Today we're going to discuss 5 common hidden signs of cancer that we usually tend to ignore. Number one will be mouth ulcers that doesn't heal for a long time. Sometimes it's quite common to have ulcers in mouth which automatically heals on its own. Sometimes it will be with pain, sometimes without pain. Sometimes ulcer is very much hidden that we are not sure that is that ulcer or it's just some rough patch. So such ulcers, if they are staying same or increasing in size despite giving medication, that has to be immediately alerted. It could be starting sign of oral cancers. Second hidden sign is abnormal bleeding. There will be abnormal bleeding which is happening during regular menses. During regular periods, there will be abnormal bleeding more than the usual, and abnormal bleeding after intercourse. There is blood spots in the urine, blood in the feces. So most of the time, we tend to think why to make it an issue. To avoid embarrassment, they don't bring it to attention to caregivers or to the doctor. This eventually might lead to a major issue which has been unattended for months to years together, especially cancers of the kidney. They give spots of blood for quite some time, almost for years together. People tend to think it's because of heat, but there will be small tumor growing slowly, almost engulfing the entire kidney. I've seen it multiple times. So that is one of the signs which is usually ignored and that needs immediate attention. Third will be any lump which is not increasing in size or staying painless for quite some time. Most of the time, there will be lumps in body which almost mimic something called fat globules. We call it lipoma. They will be almost similar to our same body architecture. The skin won't be changing. The skin will remain the same. Only thing there will be small lump. Most of the time, it is nothing of concern. But what happens is sometimes such lumps can exist and eventually turn malignant. So when in doubt, when there is a lump in body which is abnormal and you haven't got any tested any time, better get it checked with the doctor first and foremost. And the fourth hidden sign will be weight loss. Suddenly one person will say that I lost 10 kgs without doing anything. I think it is because of my lifestyle. Within 1 month I lost 3 kgs. Something great is happening and all that. These are unexplained weight loss, which can be hidden signs of cancer. What happens is our cancer cells inside the body, they tend to take nutrition from the stored reserves. Our stored reserves are basically fat, which stores a lot of glucose. And cancer cells, once it takes food from nutrition from the food we eat, they tend to go to the food reserves. That is when the weight loss which is happening will be rapid. So any abnormal weight loss, it has to be definitely tested. So next common sign which you usually ignore is persistent cough continuing despite continued medications. Sometimes there will be cough which is caused due to upper respiratory tract infection, lower respiratory tract infection. Such coughs will be explanatory. We can find out when it started, how long it has been, how it is suppressing, when it is increasing and all that. There will be some cough which will be spontaneous, which will be continuing for quite some time. How much our syrup we take, it might subside temporarily, but it might continue. These can be hidden signs of cancers of the lung, cancers of the larynx. There may be associated hoarseness of voice, which you tend to notice quite late. So if there is a cough more than a month which is not subsiding, it has to also be brought to the attention. This can be hidden sign of cancer.